Alright, what's going on, everybody? We are back with some... Currently, we're in Pokemon Shield. And we are listening to the Donkey Kong Country OST. I've never listened to Donkey Kong before. I've never played it before. So, this is all very new. We're just checking it out, seeing how it is. Maybe we'll put it in the playlist. I'm trying to build a good playlist of songs that are fun to listen to. And we are hatching. So I did some off-stream grinding. I got through all the yapping in Scarlet. And I ended up in the terrarium in front of some Cranidos, which is perfect. That's exactly where I need to be. I need to hatch these 2 eggs. So I have Binacle here. That's a new entry. Let's mark it. We have one more, and I believe... Actually, I don't know who it is. I think it's maybe Darumaka. I think it's maybe Darumaka, who's another Pokemon we need. I think. No, we have Darumaka already. We just need one for the Dex. Or for the living Dex. The man, the myth, the legend. Bliv, what's going on? Been a while. How you been? Darumaka hatched. We're going to mark him in the living Dex. That puts us at 816 entries recorded and 808 in the Dex. Okay, so I think that's all the eggs we have right with us now. Yeah. So let's put you there and you there. Stuffle is easy enough to get another one, so I'm just gonna put you in the party. Let's put Wimpod in, and let's get our 2 Aerons in. Sick currently, but that means I get to hang with you, so not too bad. Hey man, I hope you feel better. But I appreciate that you're here. You know, we're just doing some DA today, so not a whole lot. Really hoping that we have RNG on our side today. Because we're under 60 Pokemon left for this section. We're sub 60. So that's great. Unfortunately, most are in DA and not even legendaries. You'll jump in with me? I would say yes. However, this is... I don't have online for these accounts. So, unfortunately, we cannot do online with this. I wanted to try online for Zygarde. I remember, like, a few months ago, I mentioned with the Rye guy. And then it occurred to me that I don't have NSO for these profiles. So, that's kind of stinky. Yeah, oof indeed. However, here's the cool thing is that if I did get, if I got the Switch 2, I would be able to easily dual hunt with myself. We already have Landorus. We need Articuno. I'll say anything is fine. I kind of want to fill up on the legendaries. I'm really, really hoping I get my invitation for the Switch 2. Just to make sure I did lock down a Switch 2, I registered with both of my NSO accounts. So hopefully we do get it. Same, honestly. Alright, who do we need, actually? We need... Oh, well, Sceptile's here. We don't need them. Not seeing anybody we need. What's the... Steel? Oh, Dialga. Ooh. I think Dialga's the only steel we have left. Alright, let's switch to DA on our filter. Yeah, legendaries that are steel type. Dialga. And that's it. We can't get any of the Ultra Beasts yet, which is stinky. Focus Punch. We can't get any of the Ultra Beasts yet, so that rules out like half of them. We already have Solgaleo. And besides, this is Shield, so we can't get Solgaleo anyways. We already have Heatran. Maybe it's Heatran? I think I got that on Sword. I'm gonna be upset if it is. I'm gonna be super upset. Oh, it can't be Dialga because that's Sword only. So Heatran has to be Heatran. Which is, once again, stinky. Did I get one-shotted? Come on. He just tickled you. He did. Any other steel types? Well, there's... No, that's it. It's only Dialga and Heatran. Man, I don't like Heatran. Heatran always... I always forget that he's a legendary. He just doesn't have legendary energy. You know what I mean? In the comp scene for a bit, but yes, true. I don't remember it being in comp. What was the setup for it? I can't imagine it was an attacker. It must have been like a support, right? Oh, back in Gen 4 to 6? Yeah, that makes way more sense. I joined the comp scene in Oros. It was mostly utility. Yeah, see, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, is that Explode? Yeah, I guess. I suppose. And then we'll take a Alolan Dugtrio when we get there. Stealth Rocks and such. Yeah. Explode looks so weird with his mouth closed. Keep that open. Keep screaming. We're gonna try Focus Punch again. I don't know if he can actually do anything to me because I'm Ghost type. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I don't remember any like prominent ground types in Gen 4 to 6. That would have been like a big problem. Yeah, immediately gets answered. Yeah. Immediately gets answered. That's what we call comeuppance. I should have just kept my mouth shut. Ha! It doesn't affect me. Idiot. Don't catch. It's a steel type. I actually kind of like having a ground type by default. Let's hope we don't overwrite the... Oh, we already did overwrite the fire type. Man. Oh, plenty. Dugtrio, Excadrill was on my team. Now that I remember it. Just to name a few. Yeah. Now I remember. Let's take on Palossand. And hope we don't get smacked with Shadow Ball or something like that. Yeah, we're gonna Shadow Punch, try to outspeed him. I don't know if we can though. I'm sorry, huh? How did Hyper Beam hit? What ability do you have? Rappy. Oh. So did my Shadow Punch just miss then? Yeah, raise your attack so that you can use your special attack more. Noise. I think after this playlist we're gonna put on Kirby Squeak Squad because I really liked that game and I have not heard it in a very long time. Good game. It was such a good game. The whole plot of Kirby just wanting his cake was so good. Kirby truly is just a guy. He's a guy of simple means. Yeah, we're gonna max Quake. Why not? He's hilarious. And the main enemies of that game being Mafia Rats, also very good. I remember oh god, why can't I think of his name? Surely it's not Moon Knight, right? Meta Knight. Jesus. I remember the Meta Knight fight in that game. And I was kind of confused. I was like, why is... Are we fighting just to fight? Like... He kinda was disconnected from the Mouse Mafia, if I remember. Yeah, Meta Knight. I could see the M and Knight in my head. Like, surely they didn't just call him Moon Knight. First off, that's Marvel. But secondly, that's kind of already in a Nintendo property. Because Gardevoir's name roughly translates to Sir Knight, and he has a lot of moon connection. Alright, Heatran's weak, don't catch. I don't care. Yeah, we'll take the 6. Nope. No Heatran love. Absolutely, I am not a Heatran enjoyer. Let it be known. I already have one, and honestly, I kind of want to save the DAs that I already have for the potential to shadow hunt, or not shadow hunt them, shiny hunt them. I got a full odds shiny Musharna in here a few days ago. I thought it was pretty cool because I wasn't hunting for one. But the haters online tried to make me feel like it wasn't special. Here's the thing about shinies, though, is that they only have value to the person that has them. Right, like somebody might, for example, shiny Psyduck, right? Like, I'm sure you would value shiny Psyduck way higher than I would, just because, you know, that's your deal. I think he's all right, but you definitely rate him way higher than I would. We're gonna Mindstorm. I feel the same way about shiny Charizard, right? Like, I rate him definitely lower than a lot of people would. So I think that a full odds shiny Musharna that I wasn't even looking for, and in fact I got 2 manas out of it so that I could evolve a non-shiny for the living dex. I think that makes it more special, just not when you're not looking for something and find it. Way better. In the short that I posted, you can see there's 3 seconds at the beginning where I'm just like straight faced, and then I'm looking at it and my whole expression just changes. Oh man, this is a shiny. Completely did not realize that it was shiny. I was like, well, that looks a little bit more purple than I'm used to it being. In fact, let's just take a look-see to see how that short is doing. 1,500 views, not terrible. 5 likes, 2 comments. Lycanroc, how could you let this happen? Steel Spike. It's crazy to me that Audino didn't get the fairy treatment in Gen 6. It very much feels like it should have. Like, I get that it got a fairy mega, but it feels like it should have just been a fairy. We have Audino, right? Yeah, we do. Don't catch. Can we get like a Stunfisk or a Maractus or something here, please? I would very much appreciate one of them. Seismitoad, we probably will catch because I don't want to evolve Palpitoad into it, if I'm being completely honest. I'm just kind of fed up with Gen... Oh, it's not Palpitoad, it's Politoed! Even better! Oh, I can only get Politoed here. But I'm 816 Pokemon in, and I am just tired of how high level Gen 5's Evos are. So our collab, I want to discuss this with you first, then bring it to the rest of the group, but I want to ask for us to set a date and structure for the stream itself. That's cool. Sure, sure. You wanted to do it on your Discord, right? I'm on your Discord, I believe. Alright, Blizzcord. Let's set up a group chat. Sounds good. Hey Audino, do you have any healing moves? Yeah, I was thinking Life Dew. I mean, just chatting here with you, do you think... Saturday morning would probably be fine. I don't really do anything Saturday mornings. Catch. We're gonna catch. Yeah, Saturday mornings should be fine. Yeah. What dragon do we think we're getting? Who is that water type? Oh, Starmie? Probably be better against a psychic type. Let's try Earth Power. I like Politoed's stance in this game. He's just standing there. Bro's got that gamer hunch going on. Which Saturday works for me? Probably not this Saturday. But, you know, my Saturdays are usually pretty open in the mornings. So, you know, usually any. Pretty flexible. Whoa. We're going to discuss comp and team build. You're okay with that being the focus of the stream. Just want your input and opinions and such. You can of course continue your hunts. I'm totally here for a competitive collab. In fact, I wanted to try to set up something like a competitive team so that I could stream Champions when it comes out. And I know we're pretty far off on that, but yeah, I'm game. I'll need to study the metas. Nah, they've changed because I'm not tapped into that you know, as much as I used to be. Giratina. I guess we'll max Quake. forgot about pressure. Did nothing. EP time. Yeah, no. Absolutely, dude. Get better, get better. Thank you for stopping by, though. Greatly appreciate it. Audino does have life, dude. You were holding out on me. Oof. Not good. Yeah, dude. Drink lots of water. Feel better. We are locking in now. Audino is doing what it should be doing. We are cooked, you guys. We are so cooked. How many times are you gonna howl? Why don't you use Accelerock? Get it. Get it. so we're kind of stuck here. Until Audino runs out of healing, or until Giratina finally takes it out. I have 2 liquidations left. And then I'm gonna be stuck, because I think Struggle is a normal type, isn't it? So I won't be able to attack at all. I'm gonna start helping handing. Yeah, Giratina, step it up a notch. Take us out, dude. I'm gonna be so old by the time this fight's done. Yeah! You've raised your attack so much, and for what? Oh, good. I forgot that there was a like, round limit. Yeah, we're gonna take Politoed. So that bumps us up to 817. Nope. Not Rayquaza. No. Anything's fine. I'll take Liepard. Flying? What could it be? We have Sceptile. I'm going this way because I think that's Unpheasant. And that's honestly maybe the best option we have here. Once again, I would love to not have to deal with the super high Evo levels of Gen 5. I guess it's not that high, but Tranquil evolves at 32. It's a flying type. How much do you want to bet it's Rayquaza? Where am I typing right now? We're gonna listen to Kirby Air Ride OST. Assurance. Nice. Yeah, we already have Sceptile, so we do not need it. We go this way because we want Unpheasant. Honestly, I just want something. Let's get it out of my face fast. Pangoro, use your own fighting type move, dude. Get this thing out of my face. Yeah, dude. I thought Hammer Arm did recoil damage. Is that Wood Hammer that I'm thinking of? Does Wood Hammer do recoil damage? Yeah, I don't want this. Miltank has to be like bottom 10 for me. Should I do a a ranking of all the Pokemon. I think that'd be fun. I'll take the expert belt. We'll keep using Assurance. We'll save Play Rough for Rayquaza. Well, I'm sure is at the end of this. Yeah, Ice Beam that bird. Catch. Good without it. Yeah, get Miltank out of here. Thunderous. We need you. Yeah, get on. I'm gonna Screech to lower his defense sharply. Okay, so our attack is up 2 stages, and his defense is down 2 stages. is our second out, right? Oh. Oh, we're toast. Oh, he triple killed us. So you'd like to take on Pheasant with you? Yes. Okay. We no longer need Tranquil. Do need to Evo these guys. I don't think either of them are Gen 5 though. So let's get 4 XL candies. Let's I don't know why, I kinda wanna do Golisopod first. So, Unpheasant and Golisopod make us 819. Next, we'll do Aron. Is it 35 and 50? $32 and $42. Heck yeah. There's one for 820. And then we're gonna do our last XL candy into Lyron. Ooh, and he just gets up there. It's gonna put us at 821. Aggron is such a cool Pokemon. I remember my first Aggron on my original Emerald team. Ooh. Such a good Pokemon. He's an awesome tank, too. have Aron and Stuffle. Yes, please. Can we do another anything is fine so that I can get Landorus out of here? We'll do Sandslash. Munchlax! Munchlax! We have Durant, Abomasnow, Fable, Kingler. Like a whole lot of nothing. Let's go this way. Let's take a quick inventory of what we can have. It can be Palkia. Palkia. I guess it could be Kyurem. Or it could also be, you know, one of the dragons we already have. Get a Munchlax! Don't catch. You know what? We have Fracture over here. We can go for Fracture and save us some catching, leveling, or breeding. I guess it's just a and. Claw is actually kind of good with Stomping Tantrum. Because if it misses, Stomping Tantrum does more. Defense. Oh yeah, because he's a fairy now. And not now. They say he's a fairy now, as if Gen 6 didn't come out a long time ago. What, it's like... It's 10 years-ish, right? Timothy, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? So yeah, it's 12 years old. Pokemon have had the fairy typing for 12 years, and I still act like it's new. It's the final week of the semester, so that's nice. I'm feeling quite ticky right now. But other than that, I'm doing good. And you? We're doing alright. You know, we're cranking away at our total. We're at 821. And we're gonna take... We're gonna take the blunder policy. We are at 821 out of 873. So we are almost 50 away from our goal. Well, that's gonna be dope. Then after that, I think we only have like 100 left that we can catch throughout the rest of the game. Fracture. So let's use Stone Edge. Nice Dazzling Gleam. It is, as of the 15th, Tourette's Awareness Month, and it goes to June 15th. Hey, that's awesome. I didn't know that. The user drains the target's blood. That's... that's more graphic than I thought Pokemon would be. Like, at least this accessibly. Right? Like, they hide stuff in the dex entries all the time. But, like, how often do you read a dex entry over checking out what a move does? Making a lot of this playlist.
And in a few Discords I'm in as well as via texting, I have been sharing daily videos about Tourette's to spread said awareness.
That's great. I'm all for spreading information. I'm a very pro-education person. We're gonna say good without it. Palkia, 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 Palkia. Palkia? Didn't I say how much you want to bet it's Rayquaza? Dragon Ascent, funny enough, is not a dragon move. Oh, we have him this round. No shot we don't. Thanks. Anything is fine. Water type. Ooh, this could be... I'm looking for. Could be Palkia. That's Stunfisk? Stunfisk. Love Stunfisk. Well, Stunfisk, I wouldn't say I love him, but he's not terrible. Max Mindstorm. This week has been a rough one because yesterday was so bad I had to get a friend of mine to link arms with me so I could even get to our next one. And today he had to pack up my stuff and carry it for me because both my hands were dystonic as in fully stuck in. That sounds really, really horrible, dude. I'm so sorry that you had to deal with that. Glad you have a friend to help you out with that, though. But it's real weird to be able to move my hand and fingers again after it's been essentially paralyzed for roughly 10 years. I bet it does. Oh, I'm sure it does hurt. Yeah, so, the only similar experience I've had was, when in high school, I had one of those, like, electrodes put on my arm here, and it forced me to, like, ball up a fist as tight as I could, and I could feel all the muscles from, like, there up just, like, almost over contracting so that I couldn't move anything, and yeah, it hurt. So I can only imagine not doing that to yourself. That's tough. don't catch. Sorry, Sceptile, but we already have you. What do I want? Probably the electric seed, right? Yeah, everyone at my college is way more kind and understanding about my Tourette's than anyone was at my high school, including the teachers. Dude, high school students, number one, are, in my experience, generally pretty horrible people. And two, the teachers, almost like 99% of high school teachers feel like they don't want to be there. So it makes a very unenjoyable experience for most people. Let alone if you need their help. Ooh, that'll make my electric seed go on. Now, in contrast, I found that everybody at my college that I went to was incredibly polite. With the exception of, you know, like 4 professors. The one of them, you know, was absolutely horrible, and she ended up getting very heavily reprimanded by the dean, which was very funny. Just take one person from my peers at my college. They're more understanding and kinder than the entirety of that school, basically. Which, on one hand, is nice, but on the other hand, it's just sad. Yeah. 100% agree. Especially with, like, how easy it is to be nice. Like, most of the time, it takes less effort than being mean. Catch! And, like, I used to be a pretty rude person, I feel. Until I realized how much effort went into it versus how much effort went into being, you know, kind. Like, wow, this... Why did I suck so much? Yeah, we'll swap. Palkia, please. Not that I'm gonna catch him now, but I want to write him down. He's got the big feet. He be stomping. Yeah, Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt time. Yeah, I used to have a tick that mimicked the sound a cat makes. Someone in my high school class used to purposely mimic / copy it. His reasoning? I kid you not, he said he's used to it. Making the sound back because of his cats at home. That does sound very, like, you know, not real. However, Echolalia is a thing. I'm not, I'm not trying to play devil's advocate, but I do that with like cars and sirens and stuff. When cars go by, I'll just mimic it. And, a lot of the time, Echolalia ends up being really funny. Because, you always impersonate it way better in your head than you do out loud. Big disc. Big pancake. Wait, this is really funny. I think the little pixel art by my health bar got bigger when I Dynamaxed. But I know, since he never ever did it for anything else, no other tick of mine, nor to anyone else ever there, I'm inclined to believe he was doing it to be a jerk, plus he wasn't the kindest ever whilst I wasn't ticking. Gotcha. That's tough, dude. Big hit. Of course, just hearing my tick back at me made my ticks worse at the moment. Yeah, I could see that. No, Xatu! Yeah! We beat Palkia, but I'm not gonna catch it. Said I want to write it down. I want to keep Stunfisk. I have a story of someone else being a million times worse. Oh yeah? Let's hear it. No nicknames. Yeah, get rid of Landorus. Tapu Bulu. Nah. Yes, please. Can we do anything? That's fine, and get rid of Articuno. Water. Oh. We'll go this way. He, I kid you not, purposely slapped my neck and mockingly said, "Oh, sorry, Tick," and proceeded to laugh harder. I don't get high schoolers, dude. They go so far out of their way for something they think is funny. I've always hated how Blaziken stands on his nails. Just flatten those bad boys out and stand on your feet. And of course, since his father was one of the heads of the school, nothing really happened as a repercussion. Yeah, we hate those Nepo kids. Hey, why electric terrain and not just like Thunderbolt or something? Yeah, we'll go this way. That did more than I thought it was gonna do. And that did not as... That was not as ineffective as I was hoping. Well, hey, you know what? We're making some work. I should get reviewing for my finals tomorrow. I shall leave you in the background. Jimothy, thanks for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Good luck with your finals on whatever they are on. I hope you get 100, get an A+, pass the class, and I will catch you next time you're on. We're not gonna catch Magmar. Alright. Now we go for Duraludon, who I don't have yet. But it would be sick if I could get Duraludon and then put him in Scarvio and evolve him into Archaludon. Well, let's Dynamax Max Knuckle. We have 3 left. When did Sword and Shield come out? I was still in college, so what, like 2018? Yeah, catch. Yeah, we'll swap. We're going against a water type. We'll have Thunderbolt. I'm looking at Max Knuckle, and it looks a lot like, My Hero Academia, when Deku had, on his back versus Chisaki. When he went infinite 100% and he, like, you know, spawned the massive fists and just started punching the crap out of Chisaki. Oh, Infinite 100% aired in 2020, so that the anime is predated by the game. However, the manga did release 2 years before Sword and Shield. So I wonder if that's just like an archetype in Japan. Is like the essence of, like, you know, ultimate strength is symbolized by a big fist flying through the sky. Or if it was influenced by MHA. Rifflim, no! See, if I was dual hunting this with my Switch and the Switch 2, I could get the Pokemon twice as fast, and that would be epic. However, I don't have a second Switch that is suitable for streaming, nor do I have a multi-viewer for my capture card so that I can get both in HD. Getting too strong to withstand. Oh, okay. Dunzo. What does shiny Duraludon look like? Okay, the point is silver. I was gonna say, that looks way less red than I'm used to. Is it shiny? Nope. Nope. Shiny Duraludon has a silver, you know, horn on the top of his head, or whatever that is, a silver point. Yeah, I want to take Duraludon with me. Of course I do. And that's 823. And that puts us 50 away from our goal. Anything's fine. We're looking for Gorgeist. We're looking for Lunala. We're not looking for anything electric. Speak of the devil. It is Luna, or it is Gorgeist. Right there. How about it? Max Steel Spike. Ooh, we're gonna get double solar beam on this guy. Another steel spike. Ooh. We got dunked on. That's what you get for lowering your defense twice. Expert build. It's not gonna help me right here. Alright, Gorgeist, you are mine. I'm gonna Thunder Wave you first. Now we're gonna Breaking Swipe. Ironhead, I think, is going to be better, actually. Dude, use a poison type move. Unless you don't have a poison type move, in which case, built bad, I guess. Catch. I already know I'm gonna take it, so I'm just gonna boost up now. What is it we're going against? Electric? Good without it. What dragon is this? Black cloak. Probably Thunder Punch. If you didn't have Poison Jab, I would be disappointed in you, Nidoking. Probably a Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and maybe Stomping Tantrum, or let's see. High horsepower. Yeah, that's what I thought. Good. Okay. I'll take it. Nice. Let's switch for the leftovers. electric resist steel? That's so lame. Thunder's electric. They do take half damage from steel. Why? How does that make sense? We almost have them. Yeah! Agreed. Okay, so I'm gonna have to call it here because I have to actually get going a little bit early today. But we aren't gonna end it on a bad number. So let's exchange for XLs. So, Lyron, we already have. I just need a red dex entry. Or a living dex entry. But we are going to get Beware. puts us at 825. Which is a good number. That's... I think it's technically 12? More than we had yesterday. I don't remember what we started with. But it's a good number. Tons of Pokemon added today. Fantastic haul. We're going to save. And I will catch you guys next time. Tomorrow I will be on. At the same time, maybe a little earlier. Alright, catch you then. Peace!